So this what you will get it from this 15 millimeter from here. So now you can take it parallel to this line. Suppose you will get the position for which you can take this one, this slot. Okay, we can work on this 15 millimeter from here, and the from center itself it is 20 millimeter both side. So what I will do, I will be taking the center of this. So this total is 60. Okay, so I'm going to take the center at 30. So here again the center at 30. 30. If I take the center of this one, okay, so from this end 20 millimeter both side. Suppose if I take it at 8 like this, 8. So in that case, at 6 1 point, and at 10 another point. Okay, so I'll be taking this, and the second side, this width is 20. So from this end I will be taking 10 millimeter each side. So 10 millimeter on this. Okay, now I can join it. Okay, so now what I will do, I will just erase the part which is not visible to you. So you will get the clarity in that. Okay, even though I'm just going to erase some of the lines, are not really important. Okay, then I'm just this line I'm going to add it later on, but let me show you at least vertical plate. I will convert it into the thick line so that you'll understand it. This is what you will see as far as the vertical plate is concerned. Now from here, this is the vertical line which is going to be visible to you. So adjust this one and get a line vertical, means parallel to vertical axis. If you'll take it from here, it is going behind. Okay, so you need not take it. Okay, then even though you just project your center line to, okay, so this is the point exactly at the 30 30. Just check it. If something is not perfect, in that case you can just, yes, see exactly 30 30 you will be getting. So you take a center from here also 30 millimeter. So there might be error by 1 or 2 millimeter. It's okay. Do not carry any botherations about that. Just take it, adjust this one, and make a center line. Okay, now here, once you'll get it, now the next thing is that, see, in a top view, this is the plate. This is circular the plate with semicircle at the end, and at the center there will be the thorough hole of 30 millimeter. This is 30 millimeter diameter, means 15 millimeter radius, and this is what the semicircle or part surface of 30 millimeter radius, means diameter is 60. Okay, so we did earlier the problem similar to that, but it is with vertical plate. Now the same procedure you have to follow, and you have to get it on a horizontal surface. Okay, so suppose if you work on first, suppose internal circle. In that case, uh, how much is the diameter of internal circle? 30. So, and the center of the same is at 30 millimeter from left side. So we'll be going to take it the center first. Then from here, draw a line which is going to be perpendicular to isometric perpendicular line to previous center line. Now the diameter of small circle, which is throughout length, is 30. So 15 millimeter will be the radius. So take a 15 millimeter in compass. 15 millimeter in compass. Okay. From this, you take a point on all four sides and get the isometric square. Isometric square with reference to this 15 millimeter on each side. I will get the isometric square here. So draw a line, then draw a line passing through this point as well. Then take it parallel to this X center line now. Then take it parallel to, now this is the isometric square which you got. So wherever possible, you keep on erasing the unnecessary lines. Those are not very important because multiple lines are going to be drawn, need to be drawn even. Okay, so this is what the isometric square you got of size 30. Okay, as you know, and as you practice earlier, shortest diagonal is going to be this one. So from shortest diagonal, suppose if I say 1 and 2, so from 1, join the midpoint opposite to this. Okay, join the opposite midpoints from the shortest diagonal corners. So get the diagonals, join with this. Similarly, from center to join the opposite midpoint. And where these lines intersect each other, they will give the center point. So this is the one center which you got. This is another one. If I say C1, this C2. Okay, right? Now take a compass now. Take a radius 1 to opposite midpoint. Have arc, complete the arc. Have, if required, little adjustment, you can do it. Okay. Just check it first. If it is not happening properly, then you just adjust it with somewhat. Okay. Just check it if it is not. Okay. Keep at 1. Get this small arc, or a larger arc. Then keep it at 2. Join the opposite one. Draw one more arc. Keeping at 2, you will be getting the distance till opposite midpoint, and you will be drawing the arc. Then C. So sometimes if the radius is too less, in that case, might be you will be struggling in taking the radius, but anyhow, try to manage it. Maybe partly free and partly with actual dimensions. If I am getting it, okay, it's fine. Okay. See, the C2 as a center and then taking this radius, I'm getting this semicircle. Similarly, I have to attempt for the next small arc. I will be taking it. You have to adjust it and get it. Okay. So you'll get the semicircle here from this one. Okay. So might be some sort of, yeah. Okay. So this way you will get it. Sometimes if the connection is the issue, you just manage it with hand. Okay. Right. So in this way you will get the semicircle. Okay. Sorry, circle, thorough circle. If I erase partly the construction lines, I think you will understand it better. I'm just trying to lighten the internal lines so that you can see the semicircle. Okay. Now for the circle. Now for the semicircle, the diameter is 60. So the radius is 30. So from here, we already have a 30 center. Now on this side, I have to take 30. Of course, it is there, 30. So you need not construct it. By default, you got it. Now again, for this one, what is the shortest diagonal? This one, sorry, if I say A and B. AB is the shortest diagonal and another one is the longer one. So what from here, already midpoints are there. So I need not work on that. I will be joining the lines through midpoint. Just join the midpoints from here. Similarly, from B, join the midpoints and find out the intersection points. So actually, partly you can do it because you need the semicircle, but make a habit because hardly it takes few seconds. So you can follow the complete procedure. Now the intersecting points for this one is this one for small circle and this larger diagonal. Intersecting point is this. Okay, right. So now what we will do? I will be taking first from here. I will get the midpoints opposite to this one. I want one. Okay. So I'll be just setting it, keeping the metal line at 2, and I'm getting the at 2 here. Okay. And I'm getting the longer arc first, the longer arc. I will make it dark so that it will look like a thick line. And then with this one, smaller arc, which is joining. Now here, little adjustment because there might be some error somewhere. Okay. You just adjust it. Anyhow, you have to just have little management here in getting, keep at C1. Suppose if it is not happening like this, okay. So in that case, little adjustment you can do it manually. Okay. Partly you can make sure that it is going like this. Okay. Then from here, this will be the continuous line, which is going to be visible to you. From here, again the another line. Okay. Now this is what the semicircle, full circle and the semicircle here. Okay. Now you have to repeat the procedure for lower part as usual, which have been taught to you in a previous problem. Okay. But still, I will show you with the all steps. Okay. right? So what you have to do, the important points for you, this height is 20, you shift it all by 20. So from here, this point, I will be taking it because it is, of course, it will be coming here. I have to shift this C1 because this arc already I have taken it. So shift it by 20, but make sure that it will be parallel to. Similarly, shift this B point also by 20. And this point. Now, intentionally, I'm making it just 20. From here, we'll be going to take 20 millimeter because 20 millimeter is the thickness of this plate. So 20. So this is the point. If I say C1 dash, C1 dash, the corresponding point from here, I will show you one arc. Okay. Similarly, from B, I will taking at 20 millimeter from here. So suppose if I am getting 20 millimeter, because if this point 20 millimeter down, for which I say it's a B1 dash, suppose B1 dash. Okay. Right. So this is the point. Now I have, if I project B to B1 dash here, through this point, if I draw a arc, it can be joined with these 2 points. If I suppose say EM1 and this EM2. So here is the point, corresponding point, EM1 dash, EM2 dash. Okay. So we can join it by taking the distance. So even though if you find, if you take it, you will find it is exactly equal to that. Okay. If there is no error in that case, it is going to, sorry, from here, it is going to be, see, keep the distance, compose here. Whatever the distance you have taken earlier, okay, whatever the distance you have taken earlier here, okay, right? So this B1 to this one. Similarly, if you take compass 20 millimeter down from B, so you will find that the same point will give the R. Okay, so I just trying to get the R. I hope you understood this. Yeah. So see, right? Similarly, whatever the radius you have taken for small r, suppose you have used this much radius, okay, right? From here, you do one thing, you just adjust it maybe little here and draw r, which is going to be like this, okay, which is going to be as we did earlier, okay. But this is not the way to get it, because arc, the semi-cylinder or whatever the circular part, it will not be zigzag form. So do one thing, from here you take a line tangent to this arc, these 2 arcs, this upper one and this bottom one. So take it tangent to this and your solution will be ready. You just try to get the tangent, and once you will get it, erase the remaining part, whatever. Okay. So internal one, I have erased this one. Okay. Now your answer is ready. Wherever you feel that things are not dark, you make sure maybe freehand wherever possible with actual instruments. Now this is what final solution, or we can say the final step. Okay. Now your answer is ready. Okay. Right. So some of the line you can make it light once you complete your solution, because some construction lines need to be drawn, because without those construction lines you can't come up with your answer. Okay. Even some of the construction lines, wherever possible, you can make those lines light. Okay, and you can give the appropriate dimensions as well. Okay.
So you're going to take the next lecture.
Hello. Yeah. So some of the important problems now I am going to show you here. Okay. So even though that is already given to you in a study material, if you just check it once. Okay. Just a minute. So you can consider this as a problem, important one. Okay. So this you can practice, right? Similarly, another problem, this one. Okay. This one you can do it. You just practice it. I will be giving you the PDF in the form of PDF, all those. Okay. So as you keep on practicing as much as possible on the problems. Okay. So one more, and start working on that. And if you got stuck somewhere, let me know. Definitely, I will help you. Okay. So this sort another problem, important problem. Okay, which I am expecting that you supposed to practice. Okay. One more case here. This one. Okay. Quite simple. And this hot again. One more problem. I just want to suggest you just practice it. Okay. This case. Okay. I already given you the study material, but still again I will make it available on your group so that you can take a benefit of this. Okay.